What up, all my fight fans? So, there's been a lot of talk regarding Terence Crawford on what he should do next. Whether it's middleweight, whether it's possible fighting at light heavyweight, whether it's fighting at 168, whether it's fighting Ilia Topuria. That's something I really want to talk about. This whole Ilia Topuria noise that I've been hearing a lot of regarding Terence Crawford. You know, I get where he's coming from. I get where Ilia's coming from, because this is mostly coming from Ilia Topuria. He wants to make that massive payday. He saw the route Conor McGregor did, and he wants to replicate it. You know, he wants to be able to make that big paycheck because, you know, Conor did it with Floyd Mayweather. But I just don't see the fight. You know, Ilia Topuria is a star, not a superstar. Terence Crawford is a star, not a superstar. That's just the difference in these two, or these fighters, compared to Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, where those guys were massive stars. Massive. Those guys, you know, sold millions and millions of pay-per-views on their own and sold millions of pay-per-views together. These guys, they're selling. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Terence Crawford just sold quite a bit. Well, not pay-per-views, but had I think over 40 million views were on the Canelo Alvarez fight. And then, you know, I know Ilia Topuria is getting his pay-per-view buys up as well. So there's that. I just don't see the superstardom of the fight. It's just not there yet. It really is not there yet. I would give it a couple more years, maybe 2 years at most, where Terence Crawford could possibly get another title, undisputed championship, maybe at middleweight, and where Ilia Topuria could possibly beat, or, you know, first up, go against Islam Makhachev, and if he were to beat him, he might become a more massive superstar. So I definitely think that is a potential fight that could happen, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Definitely not like Floyd and Conor, because if you think about it, back when those fights happened, Conor McGregor was making a lot of noise, and he recently had knocked out Jose Aldo, and then went on to do a high-profile fight with Nate Diaz, both fights, and then became a double champion with Eddie Alvarez. So his star was just rising like crazy. Floyd Mayweather, he just got off the biggest fight of his life with Manny Pacquiao. Something that we all been waiting for to see, and we finally got that. So that's why those fights made sense, because of two massive fights. Ilia Topuria hasn't really had a massive fight. He's making a lot of noise and then, you know, a good name for himself. And Terence Crawford is finally a name. He's finally a massive star. You know, back in even when he fought Errol Spence, he still wasn't that guy. Now he's finally that guy. So it makes you wonder, what should he do next? Because does he retire and vacate the undisputed crown, vacate the pound for pound crown, vacate all those crowns to somebody else, or finally enjoy the spoils of being the man, being the number one, being the king, where you get to call the shots, where you get to do whatever it is you want to do now. The crown is yours. This land is yours. You call the shots. When someone comes up to you and wants to face you, you do it your way. Not their way, your way. Like Floyd did, like De La Hoya did, like Canelo did. Everybody is able to call their own shots when they were the king. Terence Crawford is the king now, so he should be able to call his shots however he wants to call them now. Or does he retire? What does Terence Crawford do next? Let me know in the comments, guys, on what he should do. What do you think he should do next? Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.